Is it time to buy or sell Rigetti Computing stock? In this video, we will explore Rigetti Computing in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any vital updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 9th of September in the year 2025, our system has rated Rigetti Computing as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing a remarkable gain of 91.76% since we initially recommended purchasing shares of Rigetti Computing just 12 days ago. This equates to an average return of 7.65% per day since it was categorized as hold accumulate. A score of 0 suggests that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Considering the recent developments, we find ourselves unable to ascertain the stock's next direction as it may move in either direction. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, there will now be support at the previously established ceiling of the current trend, which was broken at $24.79. This level may present a second opportunity for significant gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 70.2% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between -3.16% and 33.33%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 103.02%. The stock's performance could fluctuate between 11.33% and 103.33% over the next year. In current terms, this would imply a future price range between $35.23 and $64.33. Our latest daily update for Rigetti Computing includes the headline, High Volatility in Rigetti Computing Inc.'s stock price on Wednesday, which ended trading at $31.64. The Rigetti Computing Inc. stock price gained 0.572% on the last trading day, Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, rising from $31.46 to $31.64. During this trading session, the stock fluctuated by 15.79%, from a low of $29.71 to a high of $34.40. The price has increased in 9 of the last 10 days and is up by 95.43% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has risen on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 39 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 141 million shares changed hands, amounting to approximately $4.45 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $34.40, while the lowest was 71 cents. Currently, the price is 8.02%, or $2.76, below the 52-week high of $34.40, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Rigetti Computing's ticker RGTI is trading amid a blend of new catalysts and familiar risks. Today's headlines emphasize significant research grants focused on quantum networking, qubit fidelity, and error correction, concrete milestones that extend the company's cash runway, validate its strategy, and potentially reduce the technical roadmap's risks if results can scale. This positive momentum is already enhancing sentiment. The stock has surged in recent weeks, with movements in the triple and quadruple digits driving exchange-traded fund flows and retail interest. However, counterbalancing this optimism are renewed warnings regarding valuation. Critics highlight minimal current revenue, substantial losses, and dilution risks. The stock remains extremely volatile, as evidenced by notable intraday swings and a recent decline of 11% before a rebound. In the short term, anticipate headlines about grants, analyst enthusiasm, and meme-driven momentum to keep RGTI buoyant encouraging active trading that amplifies price movements in both directions. Over the long term, the successful translation of grants into tangible device performance and commercial traction could justify a significantly higher valuation. Conversely, any failure to convert technical advancements into revenue or the necessity for additional capital raises would exert pressure on the stock and compress its multiples. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 22nd of September 2025, it was recorded that B. Riley assigned RGTI a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 13th of August 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned RGTI a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. On Monday, the 4th of August 2025, it was reported that Needham assigned RGTI a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 16th of July 2025, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned RGTI a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 6th of March 2025, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned RGTI a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned Rigetti Computing stock an overall strong sell rating. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Rigetti Computing. Rigetti Computing Inc. stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected around $26.67 and $18.15. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, August 21st, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 121.72%. Further gains are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also evident from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a strong technical signal. Here are some additional signals you might find noteworthy. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots show a buy signal from 24 days ago. Bollinger reflects a buy signal from 58 days ago. The short-term moving average indicated a buy signal 13 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 13 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 11 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a buy signal 13 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a sell signal 94 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 86 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Rigetti Computing. Rigetti Computing Incorporated finds support from accumulated volume at $31.46. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock is likely to experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a notably large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $4.69, equating to a change of 15.79%. In the last week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 15.77%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Rigetti Computing, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profits and could indicate potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of November, 2025. Analyst consensus estimates stand at negative 0.05. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rigetti Computing. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Rigetti Computing encounters its first support level at $31.46. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Rigetti Computing from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 19th of September, 2025, Sanford Helene Gale executed an insider sale of 1 share of common stock. On the same day, Sanford Helene Gale conducted another insider sale of 17,634 shares of common stock. On the 17th of September, 2025, Clifton Michael S. executed an insider sale of 100,000 shares of warrants, which grant the right to buy. On the 12th of September, 2025, Iannotti Thomas J. executed an insider sale of 100,000 shares of stock options, also granting the right to buy. On the same day, Iannotti Thomas J. executed an insider purchase of 100,000 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been calculated to be negative, with a ratio of negative 34.212. In total, insiders purchased 5,299,265 shares and sold 8,458,306 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $30.67, representing a decrease of 3.06%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The relative strength index, measured over 14 days, stands at 97, further escalating this risk. However, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 23 days ago. Is Rigetti Computing stock a good buy? Rigetti Computing Inc. presents several positive indicators. However, we do not believe these are sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. Currently, it is more appropriate to consider it a hold candidate, meaning investors may choose to hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 25th of September, we anticipate that Rigetti Computing will open higher by approximately 277 cents, beginning trading at around $31.92. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.